I wrote a book several years ago called Kill the Company. My publisher almost didn't publish it because they were really worried. Like, couldn't I just say, like, tame the company or tweak the company? I said, no, we're not gonna just tweak the company. Kill the Company is a really great exercise to do before strategic planning. And this happened actually at first when we were down doing a gig with GE. I looked at the room and nobody was paying attention to me. All I could think of was, oh my God, they hate me. This is the worst speech ever. It was so embarrassing. I had my team in the back of the room. I thought this was a big fail. And during the break, I talked to the client and I said, what's happening? And he said, what are you talking about? And I said, no one is engaging in this content. And he said, don't worry about that. I was like, okay. And he said, it's not that they don't want to affect change. It's just they're skeptical that they're able to do it inside the company. And I thought, if these are the top 50 leaders in one of their biggest groups and they're skeptical about it, how does everybody else feel? So I brought him back in the room and I figured I had nothing else to lose. And I said, let's rearrange where we're sitting. And I want everyone sitting with the people that they work with on a daily basis. And I said, you have 5 minutes. I want you to think about who your number one competitor is. I said, now put that hat on. I want you to pretend that you are your number one competitor. You have an hour. And I want you to put yourselves out of business. I want you to make your role, your function in your company completely obsolete. And everyone looked at me. It was like lighters at a concert. They were so excited to be able to put themselves out of business. Here's why. Because I was giving them an out-of-company experience.